Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Matthew Swift and the Attorney General of Florida, the Honorable Pam Bondi.
Straight to you. Straight to you. Follow that compass. Straight.
Okay, so there's a very important reason that you and I are talking right now.
Right.
Concordia has a long history of talking about human trafficking, and
Thank you.
Florida has really led the way when it comes to combating human trafficking, and we want to take just a few minutes of your time to talk about that now. So
Thanks.
talk about what's happened in Florida.
Well, 8 years ago, really, people weren't talking about human trafficking other than in the movies, and it can't really happen under your nose. And it was happening not only in Florida, we're the third largest state, of course, all over our country and all over our world.
Yep.
And so we passed some really tough legislation pretty much every session since I've been Attorney General. And we've been doing our best to bring awareness to it, letting parents know that your kids can be abducted off the internet by turn off location services on their phone. That's a huge thing. People can find you if they have that on and they're playing some of these games on the internet. But also just vigilance and just, children are abducted who have parents, children are abducted who are homeless. Teens are abducted, young women and men are abducted. So it's learning about it, and we have a website, youcanstopht.com.
And what has Florida, the state of Florida, really done proactively to combat this? And
Well-
especially, and also, how could it be a model for international efforts?
Well, if I could go to international
Please.
first, what we've done in all the states, we work so well together. We've gone through the Conference of Western Attorneys General. We've been to Mexico with Karen White, who leads that organization, and went and saw safe houses there. And that was the one thing Mexico was doing better than Florida. Now in Florida, we're building safe houses to protect these victims. We've brought the Mexican Attorneys General to Florida multiple times to train them on cyber crimes and things to help human trafficking. We've been to Morocco. Morocco, they have been just really a leader in their area in human rights. And I met victims of human trafficking in Morocco who have survived and done very well. Locally, what we've done, you can't do anything on your own as a government, and we rely on our businesses. The emergency room physicians came to me and said, we know we're seeing cases of human trafficking. Help us, train us. We train them. Truckers Against Trafficking, they're our eyes and ears on the roads. UPS has been an incredible partner. And Uber now has a national program, but they started it with their Uber drivers in Florida. And I don't know if you saw, they had an Uber driver, not based on our program, but prior to that, an Uber driver in California saw something suspicious in the back of his car, called it in and broke up a human trafficking ring. A flight attendant flying from Seattle saw a man with a young woman that didn't look like they belonged together, broke up a human trafficking ring by sticking a note in an airline bathroom. And the young girl got up to go to the restroom, and the sticky said, "Do you need help?" And she wrote yes. So it's partnering with our businesses. So Uber, they trained all their drivers in Florida, and now they're doing it all over the country. So it's working together that's going to bring it, and then the numbers are up. We're prosecuting a lot of these cases throughout the country, but awareness is up as well, and that's what's so important.
That's really, is it natural, though, from the public sector side to, what role is I mean, obviously, you're prosecuting a lot of these cases, but are you also using your bully pulpit to pressure businesses to be more proactive on this, or are they all automatically doing it because of consumer demand?
It's interesting. We haven't had to pressure anyone. I think they're hearing us talk about how real it is, and I'm telling stories of victims who are actually branded by their captors in Florida.
Yeah.
People see the movie Taken and think that's what it's about. That's movies.
Yeah.
It's happening in real time, in real life, all over our country, and with all the AGs working together and bringing awareness, corporations are coming to us saying, what can we do to partner with you? And I would urge everyone listening to do that and to partner with us. And youcanstopht.com is our website, and you can go on and just look for the signs of human trafficking and share it with all of your employees, all of your staff. And hopefully we can change the world one victim at a time.
Well, listen, this is a really important issue. I wanted the Concordia audience to hear this. Florida's been a model in this process. Your office has been a model in this process. I know that you are also building out a public and private sector approach as it relates to the opioid crisis, so that model applies to that, which is really important. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Great summit. Thank you.
That was perfect.